Today we are reacting to the top 10 yellow coin LRs of the GOAT, that is DaTruthDT. Let's just get right into this, let's not waste anyone's time. Coming in at number 1, we've got LR Bulma. I think that is obvious. I think she is the undisputed number 1 unit on this list. I think to this day, you can argue that she is the best unit in the game. I've seen people argue that Orange Piccolo is better than Bulma. I've seen people argue a couple of other units as being better than Bulma. But me personally, I think it's very reasonable to say Bulma is the best unit in the game. I'm not saying she definitely is, but it's reasonable to say that. But what is for certain is that she is the best yellow coin LR in the game, and honestly, there is a gap between Bulma and all of the other units here. Number 2 is Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza is still somehow the number 2 unit on this list, and out of all of the units here, not including Bulma, like out of all of the rest, Golden Frieza will age the best because of his damage reduction. And in SBR, he is easily not only one of the best yellow coin LRs, he's one of the best units period, especially for SBR and content like that. In any content he's good, so yeah, he deserves to be number 2. Next is LR into Goku Black. It is crazy that this Easy A unit is better than the brand new yellow coin LR Ribrianne. I'm actually happy that Ribrianne is not as good as she should be, because I really don't like Ribrianne. Ribrianne is one of my most disliked characters in the entirety of Dragon Ball Super, so I'm happy that they did not make this unit busted. Because imagine they made her as good as Bulma, I would not have been happy with that. I know some people would have been happy with that, but not me, because I dislike Ribrianne. So I'm glad that she's not as good as she could have been. But back to the video, LR Goku Black being number 3, I don't have, like, honestly, I would probably put Ribrianne above Goku Black if I'm being honest, the more that I think about it. So for me it would be Bulma, Golden Frieza, and then Ribrianne, and then Goku Black. So that is one little thing that I do disagree with, actually. I will be honest about that. Even though I despise Ribrianne, I will say that I think she is the 3rd best unit on this list, and Goku Black is right after her. Next we've got L, because the thing is, neither of them can take AoEs, so keep that in mind. That affects both of them equally. Next is Super Buu. When it comes to Super Buu, he's one of those units that's got a chance to guard, he's not got a great setup and things like that. So this unit just got shafted, if I'm being honest, in terms of the 2 different things that I mentioned. But overall the unit is definitely good, and as soon as the unit actually gets some setups, this unit could be argued as number 3 on this list if he had a place to be used, but unfortunately he does not. So I think number 5 is reasonable. Next is LR God Goku. And LR God Goku can still put up some decent numbers. He can be pushing like 600k defense with a 50% chance to dodge, which is decent. Nothing spectacular, but it's certainly pretty decent. You can't lie about that at all. And if you get any additionals, God Goku can look pretty good. So I will give God Goku that he is definitely very decent. With LR Beerus and Whis, they just don't have much partners. Similar to LR Super Buu, they've not really got a setup to be used in, but if they did, LR Beerus and Whis are definitely a capable unit. Next is LR into Goku, the unit that just came to global, and the fact that he's this low is definitely, it says a lot about how bad that unit is. So if you summoned on LR Goku's banner, I don't know what you were thinking. You deserve to get shafted. Next is LR AGL Baby, and he's decent. Nothing. Thing is, I feel like he's overrated. Not on this list. On this list, he's basically where he should be. But I feel like certain people do overrate LR Baby. Even though he's okay, he's just not that impressive. At least he's got some partners, which is something, I guess. And next is LR in Zamasu. The one thing that I will say to criticize this list is that Broly, Chile, and Lemo should be somewhere on this list. I don't know where, but anywhere between 6 and 10. Like Broly, Chile, and Lemo, I feel like are deserving to be here. Certainly above LR in Zamasu, I would say. The thing with LR in Zamasu is that he's one of the most shafted units in the history of this game. Just because as soon as he got help, after over a year, he got replaced, which is just very unlucky. We're going to end it by looking at this over here. In Z tier, the Truth has Bulma in her own tier, which I definitely agree with. But here's what I disagree with. I don't think it's fair to put a Golden Frieza in the same tier as Beerus and Whis. I'm not saying move Golden Frieza up, I'm saying move Beerus and Whis down. So maybe the 3 units you have here, put them in A tier, and then Super Buu to Beerus and Whis, put them in S tier, Ribrianne to Golden Frieza, keep them there, and then Bulma can stay there. Let's do a quick subscriber challenge if you guys agree with me that as a bare minimum, Golden Frieza should not be in the same tier as LR Beerus and Whis, based on the reasoning that Beerus and Whis basically have no help. Then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.